The National Press Club said this week every Prime Minister and opposition leader has addressed the National Press Club during the past 40 years. Every Prime Minister. Well, that's not exactly true. Not Peter Dutton, the opposition leader. Does Peter Dutton intend to front up to the NPC? Does he not wish to elaborate on his fantastical nuclear power plans? What's the scam here? And what's the scam with AUKUS? AUKUS again in the headlines, that magnificent foreign policy alliance. Foreign policy guru Hugh White emerged this week to mirror Paul Keating's shtick, saying the most disastrous defence policy mistake in our history and one of the worst on record anywhere, and the sheer scale of AUKUS puts it in a class of its own. We've been saying this, of course, since the very first day that AUKUS was announced, and ScoMo wedged elbow into this alliance with the old countries, UK and the US, the genocide team. It mirrors Paul Keating's immortal words, an astonishingly bad deal, the worst deal in all history. While PM Albo had the distinction this week of being the first Australian Prime Minister referred to the International Criminal Court for complicity in genocide, Peter Dutton was fresh back from his trip to Perth for Gina Rinehart's birthday party, claiming victory in the Dunkley by-election, which they lost, then mysteriously claiming we would have to have nuclear power because batteries did not yet exist. We are in the era, in the epoch, truly, of just saying whatever we like. Truth has no place in the political context. On matters of policing, meanwhile, an arrest was made finally in the botany bomb matter. Remember that bomb 8 weeks ago, placed on a car whose ute, in fact, was flying a Palestinian flag? If this was an attack on a Zionist rather than a Palestinian supporter, we would be hearing about it from the grave. They'd be literally wailing about the Muslim terror threat till your ears melted down with sonic friction. But no, the terror squad raids on FriendlyJordies. Video producer Christo Lanka, 21 years old, got page one headlines, and the terror squad was indeed involved instead of the local constabulary, which was the case in pursuing this bomb investigation. The only place which covered it properly was Michael West Media, little independent news site. The ABC called it a fake bomb, although it had petrol in it. Totally ignored by our captured media, totally ignored. As for the police, what a scam. What did they say? A suspicious item, they called it. And the charges? Here they are. Send article to cause alarm. Stalk, intimidate, intend physical harm, 2 counts. Use carriage service to menace, harass or offend. That was the backup, threatening telephone calls, presumably to the victim. And finally, enter enclosed land. So next time you're planting a bomb, get your lawyer to refer to this historical police precedent about a suspicious item. And how about the good old GDP, the economy? Prima facie, another reasonable result in the circumstances for Australia's economic growth, putting our country in good stead versus our peers, growing a little bit against global headwinds. But strip out the population Ponzi scheme, 700,000 people pouring in to prop up our economic growth. And we've had 6 quarters of negative to flat growth, a per capita recession. Praise be to immigration. But scam of the week goes to this majestic double standard and its executors, the New South Wales Police, which has a policy of being tougher on climate protesters than people engaged in terrorist activities. Thank you for your support. Like, share or comment below. And remember, you don't pay so that you can see it. You pay so that everybody can see it. Thank you.